This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Now.
Okay, it's a great zchus to be here in Paris at the Kever. Not too many Keverim in Paris. The Kever of the most well-known personality of this individual who was not a rabbi in Paris per se. He was the rabbi first of Strasbourg, and then later he was the chief rabbi of all of France and Italy. Rabbi Dovid Zinsheim, Rabbi Yosef Dovid Zinsheim, Tov Kuf Hey to Tov Kuf Ayin Gimel, 1745 to 1813. And he was someone who was a very close acquaintance of Chassam Sofer. The Chassam Sofer says he was a tzaddik. He was oisek kol yamav the Torah v'hechser hashas kama pa'amim. Chassam Sofer describes as someone who would review the Shas many, many times. V'chol sifrei rishonim v'achronim hayamamish shigurim b'piv. All the works of the Rishonim and Achronim were very fluent in his mouth. It's very interesting, if you look in the Drashas Chassam Sofer, page 162, Chassam Sofer gave a hesped for Dovid Zinsheim, Tav Kuf Ayin Gimel, and Chassam Sofer says as follows. If you look in Vayigash, Parak Memhei, Pasuk, Ches. So Yosef HaTzadik reveals himself to the brothers, and Yosef says three pieces of information. Number one, he says, Vayisimeni la'av leparoi, I'm Paro's advisor. Number two, Ula Adon l'chobesai, I run the house. Number three, U'moishel b'chol eretz Mitzrayim. Ask Chassam Sofer, number three is false. Yosef did not rule Mitzrayim. Paro said, Rak hakiseh ekdam mimecha. Mimecha, I'm greater than you. So maybe he ruled Paro's house and he was Paro's advisor, but he didn't dominate Paroi. And then amazingly, when the brothers go and tell Yaakov what Yosef said, of the three things that Yosef said, they said, Oid Yosef Chai. They don't say he's Adon l'chol beisai. They don't say he's Vayisimeni la'av. All they say is V'chi hu Moshe b'chol eretz Mitzrayim. They just report the one thing that isn't even true. So Chassam Sofer says like this: Yosef was telling the brothers, I came to Egypt 17 years old. I'm a young, handsome man. I come to the most depraved, lewd country in the whole world. Ervas ha'aretz. I am still Yosef HaTzadik. So the brothers say, how are you still Yosef HaTzadik? U'moishel b'chol eretz Mitzrayim. I rule over Egypt, and Egypt doesn't rule over me. So when the brothers go and report this to Yaakov, they know Yaakov doesn't care about Yosef's prestige and power, that he's Av leparoi, Adon l'chol beisai. They know that Yaakov only wants to hear one thing, that Yosef as gebliben and erlechayid, that he's Moishel b'chol eretz Mitzrayim. Says the Chassam Sofer, this is the most appropriate hesped to give to Rabbi Dovid Zinsheim. He ruled over a mock Sanhedrin. He ruled over reform rabbis. He was the most powerful man in the entire country of France in the Jewish community. And we could safely say about Rabbi Dovid Zinsheim, V'chi hu Moishel b'chol eretz Mitzrayim, he ruled over France. He ruled over Paris. Paris did not rule over him. This was a hesped that the Chassam Sofer gave for Rabbi Dovid Zinsheim, and it's kedai to point out that Noid Yehuda writes in a tshuva in Noid Yehuda Tinyanis in Memhei, Ahuvi Yedidi Ha'olaf B'Torah Ha'muflag Choref V'Shanim Chitzav Shenunim Alafike Hashas. Only someone who is a warrior in Shas could pull off such a position of controlling Napoleon's Sanhedrin, controlling reform rabbis, having Napoleon in the palm of his own hand. This was only through his prowess in the Talmud Bavli. Amen.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.